Okay, as we get more familiar with Surrey Connections, you'll recognize this as the home page. We'll go to Plan and Career Plan again. We are still on Getting Started as Freshmen. Now, instead of going to Know Myself, we are going to go down to Research My Options. Here you're going to see two options, Introduction to the World of Work and Research My Options. There's also going to be other components that we'll use as we fill these things out. Alright, next what we're going to do is Research My Options. Go ahead and click on the PDF and you'll see the worksheet, Research My Options. Before we ever got started on the career plan, you probably had some ideas of occupations that you were looking at, different career choices, plans for after high school, and so forth. So basically what we're going to start with is, let's give some definitions. We have 4 right here. The first one is job. A job is a unique work situation or position, paid or unpaid. Occupation. An occupation is a group of related jobs that have similar duties, levels of responsibility, skills, knowledge, and physical demands. Cluster is a way to group occupations with common features. CIS has clusters that group occupations by function, what people in occupations do or perform. And a career is a combination of learning and work that a person pursues during his or her life. Okay, so now we've already went over the vocabulary words, and now the next thing we need to do is look at your career cluster inventory. We did this earlier. It was a whole bunch of questions about if you liked doing something or you didn't like doing something. So you can review those results. Go back here to your Surrey Connections homepage and click on the tab titled Reports. Now, I went ahead and clicked on some stuff just so it would be in there so you could see it. But when you do those reflections, under your reports for your career plan, they're all in here. So when you added under Knowing Myself the reflections about your characteristics and interests, it would be here. The career clusters that interest you now, that's what's listed here. Okay, so back to the worksheet. We've reviewed our career cluster. Now, below that, you may not have been sure why you were clicking like or dislike on different activities, but it was breaking it down into these career clusters. Review the career clusters on these next 2 pages and select at least 3 that interest you. I realize some of you may have occupations that you're just going to be led in that direction, but keep an open mind and read each sample and see which ones interest you most. Okay, so now we've identified at least 3 career clusters. From here, we're going to go back over to Missouri Connections page, and we're going to click on the occupations. Now, I told you to go based on career cluster. My career cluster that we're going to focus on right now is Human Services. If you look over here, you'll see occupations. So we're going to review occupations. I'm looking through this list, and obviously I see social worker, so I'm going to click on social worker. I'm looking through here, and some of the things when we go back to our worksheet that we're going to have to fill in later, as we go down here, is, for example, human services. The occupation I'm interested in that cluster is social work. I may be interested in a few more. Then it asks me the education and training that's required. So I have to go back to that page, and I look here and it says high school diploma, at least a bachelor's degree in social work, and have a license. So I will head back over to my worksheet and I'll fill that in. Okay? So you want to do all of those things for the clusters that you're interested in, and